Sexual union is a holy moment when a part of heaven flows into earth. James Redfield, The Celestine Prophecy. Did you know that your sexuality is something you cultivate? And when you do, it becomes your greatest resource for your own beauty and magnificence as a woman, both in your intimate life and in the world. Everyone knows how to have sex. Animals know how to have sex. But not everyone knows how to have sex that nourishes, that connects you to your own essential nature. It's very rare that a woman cultivates her sexuality. And perhaps that'll shift after we're through here today. There are 3 reasons. 1, sex in its raw form is not so bad. It gives you pleasure, excitement, orgasm, even when that's a bit of a hit or miss affair. In this way, sex is kind of like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's pretty good. Secondly, look, ladies, the cards are stacked against you culturally. You are an ecstatic being. Yes, you. And you, and you, and you. However, you were born into an anti-ecstatic culture. Puritanical thinking pervades American consciousness. Whether you know it or not, negative judgments about sex, about the functioning of your body, has been programmed into your chakra system from an early age. That means negative judgments about sex have gone directly into the blueprint of your emotional body. So if you wanted to experience yourself as a very free and conscious woman sexually, you would need to undergo the process of deconditioning yourself from the deeply embedded and cultured attitude that holds sex and spirit as separate. And it's work. But really, the major reason why you haven't cultivated your sexuality, cultivated a healthy, beautiful relationship with your sexuality, is because there's nowhere to go to learn. There are no schools of learning where men and women can go to learn how to have this healthy, beautiful, divine relationship with their sexuality, to learn how to use it, how to draw upon it as a resource for more vitality and creativity and growth and divine magnificence. There used to be ancient mystery schools where you would go and learn about your sexuality as a very natural part of being a spirit in a body. Sex is the domain of the feminine, and sacred sexuality, the domain of feminine wisdom. The problem is, starting 5,000 years ago, began the systematic eradication of feminine wisdom from the planet. So, is no wisdom to disseminate. Until now. The 1970s saw the reemergence of the goddess in the West. And events like today, the voice of the goddess is strong and luscious. The events like Dr. Leslie's The Wow Factor. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling the wow inside of you? Yeah. Music of T-Bird. The humor, the courage of Shelley, all the presenters, and you and me. We are carrying forward a new age, a new paradigm that is fueled by love and values the balance and integration of both masculine and feminine together. So with this reemergence of the goddess, was an unearthing of ancient wisdom traditions such as Taoism and Tantra. And these teachings put me on a path of sexual, spiritual awakening that got me in touch with my own power as the divine feminine. Every woman deserves this empowerment. And in fact, if we're to continue thriving on this planet, every woman must ask for this empowerment. So let's explore now how it is that sex and spirit, the combination of them through tantric lovemaking, helps you to generate radiant health and beauty that never fades. Would that be okay? All right. Well, first of all, what is Tantra? Tantra is the spiritual practice of drawing upon the energetic resources of heaven and earth to bring about enlightened consciousness within the body. Now, by the way, this may come to you as a surprise, but you don't need a partner in order to practice Tantra. It's something that you do within. I was a single woman for most of my years of early training. And in that time, I released the core beliefs that were keeping me single. And I became more whole within. And then I very naturally attracted a partner to practice Tantra with. Tantric sex is the coming together of two souls rather than bodies seeking relief. In an experience of tantric lovemaking, there's this incredible field and currents of subtle magnetic and electric energy coursing through your body. And when you allow yourself to surrender to these movements, it moves you. So your bodies are moving together, but no one's leading and no one's following. It's as if you're on God's magic carpet ride, experiencing kaleidoscopic sensations and consciousness. As you move your orgasmic sexual energy up into the centers of your brain, your consciousness expands. And at that point, it becomes difficult to know where your skin ends and your partner's begins. That's the beginning of experiencing the reality of oneness. At the same time that you're experiencing a very high level of sustained arousal, you and your partner, you're also experiencing a very deep level of physical relaxation, both. These are two things that don't normally get put together. So it's a very internal experience. I was once asked to be a consultant on a tantric sex DVD production. I was very flattered until I thought, oh my goodness, it's crazy. There's nothing to show that looks any different from the outside. You're basically doing the same things. what makes it different is what you cannot see. It's happening below the level that you can see. It's happening underneath. In the ultimate experiences of tantric lovemaking, you experience divine union with your partner, with the universe. You have a direct feeling realization of the knowingness of the divine nature of you and all of life. So it's very empowering. So let's dive in and with how tantric lovemaking promotes your health and well-being, your health and your wellness. Tantric sex boosts your vitality. It benefits your cardiovascular and nervous system, and it produces nourishing neurochemicals. Tantra offers a technology for bringing in tremendous amounts of Shakti into your body, and that is earth energy. It is the raw, creative life force of existence, and that is your sexual energy too. It's your sexual energy that creates life in the womb, that makes a baby. So where you have nothing, all of a sudden there's something. Life is manifested. That's how powerful this energy is. And so you learn to draw a lot of it into your body, and this is vitality. This is life force. And the idea of tantric sex is that if you aren't busy using this energy to make a baby with, to create life outside, you might as well draw upon it as a tremendous resource for creating more life within. And so more creativity, more vitality. So in this way of lovemaking, you bring in a tremendous amount of vitality that nourishes you. It nourishes your organs, your blood, your entire nervous system. Tantric lovemaking involves relaxation rather than performance. By breathing, taking long, slow, full breaths, you maximize your oxygen intake. That nourishes your blood, and it keeps your tissues and organs functioning at their peak, at peak levels. And unlike biologically driven, genitally focused sex with these long, slow, complete breaths, you are also stimulating your parasympathetic nervous system, your relaxation response. So that means you're promoting healing, rejuvenation, a wellness on all levels, physical, emotional, spiritual. You experience even deeper, more nourishing, satisfying levels of relaxation through the generous production of oxytocin, through orgasm and through generous, abundant, non-goal-oriented affection. And we all love that, right? This tender caresses, looking into your eyes, loving eye gazes, words of love, all these things produce oxytocin. And this powerful neurochemical, it not only gives you that feeling of, oh my God, I'm so in love, and makes you feel more deliciously available to your partner sexually, but it reduces levels of blood pressure and cortisol levels, relieving stress. So if health is the absence of disease, and many, many diseases and illnesses are stress-related, then you've got a pretty good thing going on here. Preventative medicine and pleasure all rolled into one. So also, tantric lovemaking tends to last much longer, and you are producing even more hormones, sexual hormones that keep you sexually vital, sexually youthful, that keeps the vaginal tissues supple and your libido healthy. And also, the more time that you spend in sexual union, the more hormones that you generate. Hormones, the anti-aging hormones. Did I hear someone say anti-aging? DHEA and testosterone and human growth hormone. So you're benefiting from that as well. And moreover, when you've been in union for 30 minutes or longer, the maintenance level of hormones in your body is reached, and the excess go into rejuvenation. So if you were to meet my Tantra mentors and my friends who practice Tantra, you would have a really hard time figuring out how old they are. They all have in common this rather ageless appearance, and you can have that too. So Tantra has long been known as the genuine fountain of youth. It makes you more beautiful on the outside and the inside. So starting on the outside, it makes your hair shinier, your skin softer. But as we all know, that with age, you lose that youthful vitality. And this is something that the cosmetic companies are very well aware of, and they promise you in their advertising products that make your skin glow, give luster to your hair, brighten your eyes, etc. So they are trying to enhance or replace the lost beauty from fertile youthfulness. But there is a kind of beauty that's far greater, that's far more luminous than the superficial variety. And there's a tantric recipe for it. It consists of four ingredients. The presence of divine masculine consciousness, married to the flow of feminine creative life force, expressed through a soft body and an open heart. This creates a very special kind of beauty known as feminine radiance. So true beauty is the shining of spirit through matter. There's the story of a man who's writing a book, and he lives on the island of Bali. He befriends a Balinese family, and they operate a restaurant where he eats frequently. And the family consists of 3 sisters and a mother. The 3 sisters, they're all in their 20s. They are outrageously beautiful. Their appearance is so captivating. And one day, the mother comes out from the kitchen. He was shocked by what he saw. This mother was about 60 years in age, her brown skin wrinkled by the sun. She was clearly no longer a young woman. But her beauty was incomparable. Through her eyes shone a rare light of love, compassion, and humor. This so captivated him. She was so relaxed, so wise and loving and radiant that he felt like bowing in honor of her feminine fullness. Each and every one of you here has the capacity to be this woman of great grace and beauty, of love and compassion, of radiance. The more you realize your own godliness within yourself and through your body, through physical matter, the more vibrant and radiant you become. So the ancient spiritual art of Tantra and tantric lovemaking, in it you learn to cultivate your sexuality, to expand your consciousness, open your heart. And the combination of these three things is magic. Great sex, great health, and great beauty are the natural rewards.
I have a question.
I've been taking notes.
Okay. I don't know how much time we have, but I'd love to know your burning questions.
We have enough time.
We have enough time for your question.
Yeah. Okay. I'm the MC here, right? Okay, so. Do you have homework for us?
Oh, yes, I do. Okay.
Okay.
Quick homework. I want you to do this at tonight's wine tasting as you're mingling with the other women. You're going to be the most beautiful women in that wine tasting. You are to imagine a toothless grin on the back of your skull. Everyone do this. Smile. Make it a toothless smile. And now transfer it back to the base of your skull. This raises your cheekbones, brightens your eyes, and brings in divine consciousness. If you can see energetically, there's a brightening in the room right now. Literally, a halo comes around your head.
What's a toothless smile?
Where you don't see your teeth.
Oh, no teeth.
Yeah, like the Mona Lisa. Mysterious.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one. Step two is to rhythmically contract and relax the sexual muscles. So what I'm teaching you here are the two gateways for bringing in availing yourself to masculine divine consciousness that brings a brightness and serenity. That's very beautiful. And the other portal to drawing in magnetic earth energy. That's your juiciness. That's your aliveness. And then when you walk through the room with an open heart, you are the most magnetic, radiant, beautiful woman in the room. People want to talk with you. They want to be your friend. They want to do business with you. It's very practical. That's your homework, ladies. Got it?
Okay, now with our significant others, do you have any suggestions to get him on board with the program?
Come see me.
Okay. And
Let me train him for you. It'll be a great relief.
Wait a minute.
Okay. So you want a really, really juicy tip? Like this is hot, hot, hot.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all right. Number one, foreplay is not optional. Okay, and there's bad foreplay and there's good foreplay, and good foreplay is what happens when he touches your whole entire body, starting from the periphery, head, hands, feet, and works slowly and sensuously to the center, leaving your primary sex points for last. A man ought to never start with your clit and tits. No. You are doing yourself and the world a very bad service if you allow such behavior. So make it a game. Have him go, honey, go so slow that I can't stand it. Then it make you beg for it. He likes that. He wants you to beg. So that's the way to make it happen. You'll be happy. You'll be super happy. He'll be happy.
Chan Robinson. I'm a little flushed. Thank you so much for what you do. And how do we get a hold of you?
Yeah, so I have my material out on the speaker table. Tantricjoy.com is my website. Honeymoonspirit.com is my other website if you want to ignite the spark with your man.
Well, thank you so much for sharing. We're going to have a good night
Thank
tonight.
you. Thank you. Great questions.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
A lot of questions.